And when we meet, we're monkeys.
Yeah, this song fits.
When I picked the music, I put a lot of thought into my music. I was going to do Bryan Adams because it's the only Canadian musician I know.
No, I did. You know what? I always say this show could be run by like monkeys. Monkeys could do better at this show than do anything. So, welcome. It's Monday night, and what do we do on Monday night? We do Detect America.
Nothing.
We do Detect America. It's again a show about nothing. We might touch on some metal detecting topics tonight. Probably not. But I was sitting around today and I had this idea. I said, you know what? It just clicked in my head. I said, why don't we get Tom Davis on the show? The guy's in Canada. He's lonely as hell out there in the Great White North. No one to talk to. And I said, why don't you just join us in for the hijinks? So we welcome our friend Tom to the show. Good evening, Tom.
Evening, gentlemen.
As usual, we got Ronnie DeGhetto, the Gold Digger, MetalDetectors.com. And some guy who...
Don't say MetalDetectors.com. That's the other guy.
The Gold Digger Metal Detector. No, the Gold Digger.
GoldDigger.com.
Yeah, there is no Metal Detectors, whatever. That don't even exist.
MetalDetectors.com is...
that don't exist. Yeah. Trust me, that don't exist.
That's not him either. MetalDetectors.com is somebody else.
That doesn't exist. But we got our man, Frank, who is getting delirious. Ron, I got to tell you something. From talking to him all day and just talking to him before the show, he's losing his mind. He's in that shop frying himself out like a soldering iron.
That's okay because I'm covering for him when everybody calls me and asks me. Frank's working hard. His knees bothering him. His hand hurts.
No, nothing. I tried to get him out digging on Sunday. He was, I'm going to use the word pissing and moaning. I got to build boxes. I got to build boxes. And I'm like, no, you got to come detecting. And
let's put it this way. We've been this round of boxes has been. We started this round in when? The end of September.
Doesn't matter.
We're through a third of them already.
I don't care. You got to get out and detect, Tom.
I'm halfway through my second box of these things.
Tell him he needs to come detecting with me.
He's got to make more boxes for his number one customer up here.
Tomorrow is all about. Listen, I've got these five. Like I'll finish probably by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. The problem's not the boxes be going out. I need to go out and get a couple hours swinging. The problem is I don't know when I wake up in the morning what my knee's going to feel like. Today, my knee was great. Yesterday, I was on crutches practically.
What's his name?
This is Lexi.
Oh, Lexi. What the heck?
Beauty.
Steve, put your dog on. Let the dog talk.
Freaking dog.
Dog, man.
She's always got to be right beside me. What's that?
Does he speak English or only Canadian? Does he understand?
She just speaks Canadian.
See?
Yeah.
Tom, are you
Canadian translator?
Are you born and raised Canadian?
Yeah. My dog is playing with her ball. Sorry.
Tell the dog to knock it off. There you go. That's a better shot. Yeah, you know what? The dog just fixed the shot better. I mean, you just rocking it real good with the shot. So, really, born and raised Canadian, and you're young. How old are you?
Just about 40.
That's not young. You're old.
I mean, yeah, seriously, because if he had said I'm 19, I'd have said, yeah, I believe that 100%.
Well, I do. Yeah, you do. You look young. You look like a kid.
I would have never in a million years thought you were 40 years old. Never.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, sorry.
He's the same age as me. See, we're the youngsters here. These other two old guys.
I know. Look at these old guys, right?
I know. What the hell?
I think I'm the oldest, right, out of the bunch?
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Well, I'm 43.
You're 43. You didn't age very well, I'll tell you that.
Listen, it was a rough 43 years. What can I tell you?
Would they drag you from the bumper of a car or something?
Yeah, I got drugged as a child.
I think we have a lot of people. I think, you know what? You posted that we were going to have a Canadian on the show.
I know. And I feel bad because, honestly,
a lot of people.
After you told me, after you suggested that we have Tom on, I was like, that's awesome. if we could only have more than 4 slots, there was like a couple other Canadians I would have wanted to grab and drag in. We could have had a whole flock of seagulls here.
Now, dude, listen. Only one Canadian's enough for me.
I was just hoping that that Canadian Wi-Fi is in metric. I didn't know if they were going to sync up with us here in the States.
See, he's losing his mind. He's lost it, man. My man is fried.
Tomorrow night's a very important night for Frank. So everybody, pay attention.
Wait,
what's going on tomorrow night?
No,
it's the 18th. That's Thursday.
Wednesday night.
Wednesday.
Oh yeah, I just happened to hear through the grapevine that there might be a show coming. Here's the thing: I'm going to preface Wednesday night by saying this. Okay. All I know is that Wednesday night at 10 o'clock on PBS, a show is airing that I was involved in. I was on camera. They spoke to me. I was running radar. We're talking 5 years later. 5 years later, I have no idea if I'm even showing up in this footage.
Did you
I have no idea, guys.
Did you get the royalties check from there?
Yeah. I'm sure the money. I'm sure the 52 cents is going to be rolling. It's 52 cents spread out over 20 years. They don't want me to spend it all in one place.
I thought you said they gave you a turkey sandwich or something.
I did. I got paid $19 for gas. Actually, I'm trying to remember. I turned in my receipt. I don't ever remember if I actually got the $19 check or not. And I got a beautiful turkey club sandwich.
There you go.
For lunch.
I heard the Zulak's rolling a brand new Benz that he got in royalties from that show.
I hit Steve up and see if him and Ryan wanted to come on afterwards. But apparently, they live this meager shoestring budget life. He's going to be kicking it in Europe for like a month or something. I don't know. So he's not going to be around.
How do these people have it made like that? I'm just ass broke.
Know what I hear? I hear you write a book, and all of a sudden, people just want to fly you to Europe and stuff. So
here we go.
That's what I'm waiting for when the book comes out.
First, he starts with this show. Then he goes on with the book. Do you believe what I got to put up behind the scenes? People don't understand.
I should have a copy for review.
Get out.
I think he told me you should have something by the end of the week.
No.
It's going to be Christmas 2022's hottest gift.
That's right. That's right. I told him we definitely had to have it at the end of this month for Christmas.
We're going to be
Tom. You may really need a copy of this book because I heard that it makes great kindling for fires.
Perfect.
So
we need
and
a
being
lot
up
of
there,
fires up here to stay warm.
Yeah, up in Canada, yeah. So you might have good use for this.
For sure.
Let me tell you something right now. Tom Davis is doing. I actually say in the book that when we developed the Ugly Box, as we brought the Ugly Box forward and we changed stuff on it, is that a lot of the changes come from people who use the box and make suggestions. So we're working on our buddies Robert and April Connect. We're trying to develop a protocol for some of these ancient coins because I've done a bunch of ancient coins, but this batch of ancient coins is way different for some reason. And Tom is like kept me above water with working on. He's been pounding working on these ancient coins and come up with ideas and stuff that and he's having more success probably because I haven't been able to leave the barn here and work on any coins.
Tom, how many Ugly Boxes do you have? Don't you have 2?
I have 4.
Yeah, he's got 4.
He's got 4 Ugly Boxes? You're going to need 4 books. Well, actually, you're going to need 4 books.
Yeah, Tom, you need a book for everyone. It's just the way it is.
Yeah, that's right. There's most nights I run 3 or 4 at a time.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's funny. I don't get out enough to find anything.
So,
I sit here and I hold my hurting knee and I reminisce about the days I used to be able to metal detect.
My back's been killing me. I haven't been able to get out much lately at all, but I've been doing a lot of stuff at the house for sure.
How's the weather up there? Any snow yet?
We had like this really weird warm spell through November. It was like our warmest November, and then we got cold, and then we had that big windstorm yesterday. So
yeah, we got ripped. Our power went out here last night.
Yeah, all around me went out, but we still had ours, so I was pretty lucky.
Yeah. Look, all these people from Canada are in here. We created a monster, Frank.
We love Canada. Listen. If the election had gone different, I'd have been in residence.
And you might be getting me.
Tom was just straightening up a room for me up there.
Yeah, that's right.
Speaking of the border, I know, Tom, you're going to try and make FH7 as best you can, huh?
Yeah, so I think if I fly, I'm okay right now, but we're going to see because they're shutting us back down. So
you don't want to drive.
I always drive. I've never been on a plane.
You don't want to drive to Florida.
No,
That's a long-ass drive to Florida.
We do it sometimes twice a year.
What?
Wow.
Yeah, we love.
I did it with Frank once, and I was ready to hang myself halfway through.
We go to Myrtle Beach in Florida usually, and this whole COVID thing has kept us back. So
that's right. That's right. You were in one time I was talking to you. You were down there for a while. Yeah, you were down in Florida. I remember that.
Yeah.
I think it'll be great if you can get to FH7, and
we're trying. I'm trying. I'll do my best.
Yeah, it'll be great. Oh God, how funny would that be?
Listen, if let's get our butts together and everything closes down, we'll be up and running again in 4 weeks. So.
Yeah, we just got red zone for 28 days. We're in the area that I'm in, so everything's shutting back down for 28 days.
Yeah, they're taking pot shots around here. Everybody, we'll be closed. We'll be open. We'll be closed.
I got to tell you, I honestly was really worried when your kids got sick.
Yeah, that was Sid, the kid. She got pretty sick, but luckily they tested negative for the COVID. And
it's amazing because the symptoms were so close too.
But I think she had it. I don't know how much I trust the testing, but
I think the testing so long. I mean, but thank God they got out of the woods, man. I mean, they
were right in the backlog of it all. They had, for some reason, they got really backed up, and then now it's cleared again. So. And
you were saying the kids are pretty darn sick, and that's.
Yeah.
Brett Buchanan's trying to tell.
Guys, come here for a second.
Yeah, well, if we could put a couple more slots on this damn page, I was going to have Brett come on.
But Brett says he's in New Jersey. He ain't in New Jersey.
He's in New Jersey?
So, no. Why exactly? That's my big question. Why the hell?
Brett, what did you take a wrong turn in someplace nice?
So, Tom, what other members from DA are you personally friends with that you know? Throw some names out there.
Yeah, so cool story. We went out because one of our trips was canceled this spring. We actually just went up north when we were opened up a little bit. And we were staying up there, and I was doing some metal detecting around a local beach. And a guy, there was 2 other guys, and I wasn't sure how they would react to me being in the water with them. I could see one guy was swinging a simplex, and we kind of worked our way towards each other. He was a really nice guy. We got talking. It was Joe Fiore.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah. So we ended up talking, and we've been on Facebook, and he had some questions about the Ugly Box not too long ago, and so I was able to.
Joe's going hardcore with that Ugly Box now, man.
He's awesome. Yeah, he's made some great finds. So I can't say anything else about it. It's his stuff, but yeah, he's made some good finds.
Yeah, he's doing a hell of a job with that Ugly Box. I talk to Joe almost every day about stuff he's cooking.
And throw out some other names from DA out there.
Well, I talked to a lot of the Canadians, I guess, but around me,
ones that are on our page,
Sebastian I'm going to say his name wrong, Pastnik.
Okay.
He's in and out of our page. He's a local guy from Toronto. I've talked to him a few times online. I mean, getting out and detecting, it's mostly me and the kids.
Good. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I just want to say they went to a local beach and they kind of came together and started talking. That's very similar to how it is down here on the Jersey Shore. We see somebody detecting, we try to jump right in their spot with them and start talking. They love that.
Yeah. We talk to a lot of people.
They wave us over. Come dig with me.
Yeah. No, he gave me some good tips too because I hadn't been out there, and it was good.
Good.
It reminds me of the that hunt at the horse farm the day the kid found the 1795 dime.
Oh, yeah.
Look what I found. Look what I found. The poor guy's standing there in a field by himself. The next thing, he's surrounded and everybody's all around him.
I pulled the Real out in the corner, and I'm walking like this. Ron, look at this.
That was the weekend I found.
Nothing yet. I mean, pretty much that. Well, wait a minute. All those weekends are blurring together, so I'm not sure which weekend that you didn't find anything it was, Steve.
I would like to say this. I went out this weekend to the beach to where I was 2 weeks ago. The sand is. I found a spot where the sand is stripped away, and last time I pulled out a bunch of coins. So this weekend I went back. I still think something could have been there, and I hit a spot that had a coin patch, which was right where I was before, and I pulled out a bunch of coins. But I went back up in where I was 2 weeks ago, and really, I found two old. I don't have them in my hand right now. I found two old. Skeleton keys. They're only about 4 inches, not the big long ones, but the smaller ones, and they are exactly the same. And I found them within 2 feet of each other.
You went a day early, I think. I'd like to know what that section looks like today.
Yeah, it's ripped up. Well, when I was out there, I'll tell you what. We were having a windstorm, and the current was going sideways, and it was coming from the south. It was coming up from the Cape May side, and I don't know if that's very helpful. We know we'd like the northeast winds up here, but it was, and I knew they were getting some wind and some sand movement probably, but
it definitely changed directions as it went by, because I had come out one time when it was picking up and it was all southerly, and then by the time I went back in the house, it was just whipping around from the north, from the west.
Yeah, I just think that spot was pulling the sand down from the top. I really do.
I got a question for you, if you guys might know this. What is a king tide? Because in California, they're having a king tide.
No clue. Never heard of it.
I never did either, but I saw a post. One of the guys was on the beach, and you could see the water was out at a distance. I'm wondering if it's similar to our blowout tide here on the East Coast.
Yeah, like our super negatives or something.
Yeah.
I got Steve Sirocco just posted. Him and John Calamusa are on the way back from Gettysburg. He said they found some cool stuff. So good. Maybe they got some good stuff. I don't know. How do you take such a long ride with Steve Sirocco in the car there, John? I'm sorry. Hi, honey.
Hey.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Now tell us about you go detecting with Dad a lot.
Well, when we go out, I just I grab my detector and I just get out, and I'm super excited about it because I'm hoping that I'm gonna find something good.
Good. Well, you have found some things, right?
Yeah.
Tell me some of the things.
Does Dad make you dig his holes? Dad finds a good signal. Does he make you dig them?
No.
Okay.
I dig our hole.
Tell me, what have you found?
I found a broken car. I found 2 coins.
Okay.
I found a mirror.
Nice. Oh, look at that.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's nice. That's old. Oh,
That looks
wow.
Victorian.
Yeah, that was in my backyard.
Yeah, good.
You missed it, right?
Yeah, I just got the Simplex, and I had done a trip around the yard, and I thought, okay, she wants to try it, and she goes out and hits that signal first, and we dig it up, and near the back, pulled up some old photos. It used to be a big old farm here, all this whole land before they built the houses, so makes sense.
Yeah, I'll tell you. King tide is where the moon, sun, and planet align together and causes the tide to be much higher than normal. I wonder if it means it's supposed to be lower.
It's probably lower than normal too at the other end of it.
Super high tide, so that probably pulled stuff out. Well, I'll tell you what, Tom. I think when a detectorist goes out like his first time with their machine and finds something really neat, I think that actually works on getting them hooked a lot more than not finding anything that they really like. Because
for sure.
My wife
when
got me a bounty.
Found some stuff. It made me hooked for sure.
My wife got me a bounty hunter. I go out in my yard and I find like 2 mercury dimes in like 10 minutes. I'm like, oh, this is going to be easy.
I actually have to admit, I've never dug a silver coin yet.
No?
Uh-oh.
Really?
No. I've dug everything and no gold rings. No gold rings, yeah.
Oh, boy.
I've dug silver, just not coins.
And you guys are digging all them Canadian stuff, those Canadian coins.
Terrible. Actually, our machines don't like it because they got so much crap in the middle.
I know they ring up different, yeah.
They ring up like iron, 3-4, 3-4, 3-4, 3-4.
Oh, man.
How about you have it I was gonna say the Canadian silver. How's that ring? Is Canadian silver 95%, or did I read it 70%?
No, I think it's 95. It rings in like silver. It rings in like depending on the machine, I guess. On the Simplex, it rings in the high 90s. I'm still getting used to the CTX, so I'll run the Simplex over a target, and then I'll run the CTX over a target and try to figure it out. And still learning how to work that screen on the CTX and understanding what that target is, that red dot.
Can someone tell me? What is it? Is it called a loony or a toonie, or what are these coins called?
A loon and
loonies and
toon.
toonies. We have both because this is what we used to have. We used to have the I got a bunch of them here, but we used to have the old $1 and $2 bills, just like you guys. But then it became so much to make them, I guess, and the metals last longer. That's there's one. That's a loony. See if you can find it. So this was a loony that I dug.
And how much is that worth?
$1. So a loony, it's called a loony because there's a loon on the front, but it's one. And then the toonie is the $2
two of them
token coin.
Yeah.
It's got a polar bear on it.
I found a couple of those down the shore. Every now and then I'll pull those $2 coins down the shore.
And do you have quarters?
Yeah, we got quarters, dimes, nickels.
Okay, Canadian,
yeah. The only thing we don't have is the penny. We round up and round down.
Because that's the thing is I find a lot of Canadian pennies in our beaches.
Yeah. Well, I still dig a lot. I mean, that's if the guys are scanning over the fields, they usually leave the pennies behind. So I usually dig them.
When did you guys stop using pennies?
Oh, 2000 something. I can't remember now. Yeah. Actually, you know what?
I didn't realize you didn't have pennies anymore up there.
Farewell to the penny, 2012. I've actually got the farewell to the penny one right here. So.
Oh, no kidding.
Silver coin, but anyway, 2012. So there you go.
I like to look at a Canadian penny, but you know me, I mean, Tom and I, we kind of also collect coins together and some other stuff, and
other stuff.
I like the look of the Canadian penny, but really nothing else. I don't know, having that. Who's on the back of that Queen Elizabeth or whoever the hell she is?
Whoever the hell she is.
I don't know. It's just the back and listen, Canada comes out with some cool silver rounds and coins, and they're really sharp on the one side. It might have like Superman, or they come up with everything.
They're
But take that out and show everyone.
That's cool.
Yeah, but the back of the picture with the Queen on it just turns me around. Yeah, that show the front side, show the other side, and they come up with some cool stuff. But at the back of every one of those coins has, I don't know, I just don't.
It's silver though. Who do you care?
I don't like looking at the Queen.
That's like sacrilegious, guys. Yeah, she's.
I gotta go open my safe. I'm going to show you a coin with a president on it.
Okay.
Nah, don't do me no favors. Unless it's Lincoln, I don't want to know about it.
I wonder what the hell. Unless it's Lincoln. I know you and Lincoln are almost the same, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, Ronnie and Lincoln are like the same age, so.
But yeah, I was hoping to see someone. I sent someone a message to see if they'd pop in on our broadcast, and I haven't seen them here, but it would have been fun. But yeah, Tom and I talk a lot about coin collecting and some other stuff, and I know he's an avid collector, and he did. He said, I even forgot to mention how generous he is to us for giveaways, and again, thank you, Tom. That was one of the first things.
I'm going to send you a couple coins down. I get a box of 7.5 pounds of coins.
What's Ronnie got?
Let's do what Ronnie dug out.
Must be important. He got up. Now he can hear us. Don't say anything.
This is going to be the next U.S. coin.
Yeah. Yeah, I have one of them in front. Yeah, we got them together. Remember that day, Ron?
Yes, that was a Woody McKay's.
I wanted one in the worst way. You have no idea how badly I wanted one.
You wanted it to burn. You wanted it to melt it.
What I do with my coins is my business.
Did you get any of that? Tom, did you get any of them? Did you get any Trump coins? Did you buy
as
any
fast
on-
as I got them, they sold. So I don't have any. No.
Oh,
Yeah. I
How
did have
funny.
some. I sell a lot of the coins I get in. So
oh. See, what do you care, Frank? They're silver.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're the one that said I had a problem with it. I would absolutely take. Here, prove my point. You and Ronnie send me as many of those as you want, and I'll take every single one of them.
People pay for them. They pay good money.
This is a 2-ouncer.
I'll take
this is not a 1 ouncer.
2020 farewell. You guys, any of those?
Me too. I'll take a 2020 farewell.
Did you try to buy any of those coins last week from the mint? You didn't try to buy
I didn't get in on that.
Dude, it was a fiasco.
They're being sold here for 700, 800, 900 Canadian. I can't believe it.
Now that, yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, that was the thing. But
Steve wrangled up an army and no one could get any.
What's that, Frank?
I said Steve wrangled an army up to try.
Oh my God! Yeah, I know. I had like 8 people trying to get me one. Dude, it was just, I don't know. And then what makes me mad is people are online bragging about it.
Yeah.
And I'm not paying somebody $500 for a coin that they paid $83 for. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, it was very close to that, $90 or something. Yeah.
No, I was trying to buy.
What is it actually? About $35 for the silver? $30 for the silver?
Well, it's a 1 ounce, but the mint was charging 83, which okay, commemorative.
Well,
but and that's for the silver.
It's not fair that the government is going to make something at such a limited edition like that, and it drives the price up in the second market. That's
exactly whatever's on that coin should, when the government's putting it out, really shouldn't have any bearing on what that. So that it's the government. They should be selling it for basically spot.
Yeah, but the thing was the mintage. They only had 1,945 of the gold coins.
I get why it's going for a higher dollar. Right. I just don't agree with the government should be part of that.
Well, they're creating a demand.
Yeah, you know exactly. I mean? They're manipulating the market.
There was a time.
Yeah, they could have ran 60,000 of those coins. They created the false demand.
Right.
That's correct.
Yeah.
That's correct.
What was I going to say?
You know who wasn't in demand for it? Me. I don't care.
I would have liked to have gotten one. I would like to have gotten one.
For me, if I find a silver dollar, to me, that's the same thing as if I bought one of those coins. The ounce of silver. And I'm either going to do something with it, hold on to it, or melt that sucker down. So I don't really care.
Tom, no appreciation for collecting. You just have to have no appreciation.
No. You know what I do? I collect money. It's in my bank account. That's where I collect it at.
That's where you collect it.
And every now and then, I make a deal with like Walmart or one of these other stores, and I trade some of it for stuff.
But not metal, not an Equinox. We know that.
No, he don't part with any of that stuff for an Equinox.
This close.
Yeah, one day he's gonna pull the trigger on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's listen, my future's in Mind Lab's hands. Whenever they want to announce something, if they wait too long, then I probably won't even get Equinox in. I'll probably just get another CTX. But I'm hearing rumors. That drives me nuts. I'm hearing bubblings. I think Mind Lab strategically places leaks to places where they know I might just check in just to drive me nuts.
They announced that, I think, back when we went to England, that they had that on the drawing board.
Italy.
It was Italy.
They announced it.
Are you sure it was Italy?
Yeah,
I think it was
Italy.
Before that.
They
were saying it was on the drawing board.
Oh, well, maybe. But someone, again, the same people that told me about the show Wednesday night might have mentioned to me that the new CTX might be coming out and being announced anyway in like January.
We'll see. They keep it from the dealers. So
I love having mine. Tom, you're using the Equinox now. You're still using the Simplex.
I got the Simplex and the CTX. Carter's got the Mini Horde, and Sydney is selling her Garrett, and she's going with the Mini Horde as well.
How you been doing with the CTX?
It's I haven't been able to get out as much because of my back lately, but when I was doing okay with it. I was learning.
If we get lucky enough to hook up in Florida, we're gonna make that thing a whole lot easier for you.
Absolutely. I was hoping to meet up with Steve Zazulik, but he's just way too busy.
Yeah, I know. Well, Steve Zazulik, who happens to be in the show that I'm supposedly in on Wednesday night. I can't get in touch with him either. He's going to Europe.
I saw that in the trailer. I saw him in it.
Yeah, him. No, not me.
Really?
We're not even sure that I'm actually going to be in it. But I was there. I was standing. See where the guy holding the camera when Steve was digging that thing? I was right standing next to the cameraman. So I have that.
Boy,
but I tried to get him to do a show. We were going to do a show after the thing aired, and Steve's off to Germany.
Would it be a hoot if they superimpose Steve's face on your body when you're pushing that thing?
Well,
that would be like the greatest.
The screen wouldn't be big enough for that head. So.
That's fine.
But I also thought I thought maybe you'd find someone local with a CTX that could give you a program that you can use, because the stock programs on there honestly suck.
Oh, you're using the stock programs?
Yeah, I'm still using the stock.
So I just read an article about because I've had the CTX since my first CTX was the one that was going around to dealers. So my first CTX was when I got it was beat to hell. But I've had it that long, since the year it came out, and I've been trying for 7 years to figure out how to send people programs. And I've sent 2 or 3 of them, and the same thing. The guy said they can't open them up. And I just read an article about how to do it. So if I can ever figure out how to do it, I'll send you a couple programs to play with.
That's perfect. That would work. Yeah.
Supposed to download them right up when you hook the computer up.
Yeah.
What you can try? You can put them on a thumb drive, can't you, Frank? I think you can.
It's not the fact that it's not putting them on. It's that you have to send them through Exchange 2, or else they can't open them. So I can send him a thumb drive program, but he won't be able to open it unless I send it through their format. He can't open it.
Really?
And I haven't figured out how to do it yet because I don't like computers.
Daniel
Lennon's looking for a spare arm cuff for the Knox 800.
We'll be getting them soon. He's supposed to be shipping them to me. The replacement arm cuffs that's made by Owl Engineering. It's all aluminum, and it has a wider cup to put your arm in, and it's a great design. Made of aluminum, so it's not going to crack like the plastic ones. So who knows when we're going to get them? He said he's going to ship them soon.
Yeah. So when you use a CTX, just use it with an open screen. That's what I would suggest right now.
Basically, I've got 2 or 3 programs written for the machine, and I wind up using open screen anyway. Pick the tones you like and run an open screen. The machine's quiet to begin with because it's so many frequencies.
No, and I had headphones for my CTX, but now I'm using my CTX without headphones for a reason. I had a set of Oh, it looked like those. Where'd you get that? Oh my God, really?
Let me tell you about those headphones. I better not.
The mess that was in them he's had them. He's still trying to fix them.
Well, let's put it this way: at the end of the day, there'll be new headphones.
I know, and you're awesome for doing that. It's just.
Imagine my surprise when I found out what was inside those things.
Ron's trying to change the subject. You see that?
I wonder, did you get those cables I sent you?
Yeah, they're 1/4 inches though. You know that, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay. That's.
Yeah, I'm gonna use them. I'm gonna throw them on a couple of those anyway. So we'll make a couple 1/4 inches. Here's the deal, and hopefully, and so me and Steve had told everyone that we were gonna build a couple of cool prizes to give away, just unique to 2020 Christmas, and hopefully, I can squeeze in the time to build them because I had just enough time to take Steve's headphones completely apart. And they're still completely apart.
Ronnie, you got the Great Ghost for sale, right? Mario,
we're so backlogged on them.
I told you I've got a spare pair of Great Ghosts you can use.
I know, but it's the fact of the matter was
it started with the COVID. Once the COVID hit, now if anybody's familiar with import export, what happens is
Art Vandelay is
at the end of December. Okay. The Orient they close their factories for 3 weeks. Now, when they were supposed to open up, that's when the COVID hit, which shut the factories for another 4 or 5 weeks. Okay. So we weren't able to even consider getting product until April, May. And by the time we got the product here and we're able to start to build, it's already June, July. So it's almost impossible to get parts, and it's put us so far behind. We're probably on the amphibian models alone, I would say 200 to 250 pieces back ordered before we could start filling orders for people.
And you're screaming at him about the ugly box. The guy's pounding ugly boxes out, and you're telling him you can't get them fast enough.
Yeah, here's the thing. I take those pictures on my desk of all those ugly boxes lined up, and everybody's like, "Oh, you keep showing the same picture." No,
yeah.
Not once was that the same picture. Every time I do that, it's a different picture. Believe me. Every one of those vats of ugly boxes is a different picture on a different day.
It just happens. So, what did we want to like touch on a subject about whether people like to hunt alone or I mean, we've touched on that so much.
I can tell you, I was shocked at how many people reached out and said they hunt alone. And honestly, it's not because they're trying to hoard all the goods, most of them, but it's because it's their downtime, it's their alone time, it's their meditation. I was shocked because I used to dig alone for several years because there was simply no one around here to dig with, and it's fine, but it's for me anyway. It's a lot more fun when we're out with the crew. But guys were like, no, I just rather be alone out there digging.
But you still get your alone time. I mean, we drive over, you go this way, I go that way. I mean, it's not
that's the thing. People may not realize we don't go on the beach and Steve's got a hold of my belt buckle and he's following me around. We hit the beach and we basically go 2 separate directions.
But then what's funny is sometimes we're the kind of guys that we don't care if you hunt right next to me.
No, that doesn't bug me.
But neither one of us care, and half the time it's like, hey, I found something over here. Get over here, start looking.
Now, I will admit there has been an occasion or two where I have turned around and asked a stranger if he was trying to mate with me because of how close he was up my rear end digging on 6 a.m. on a beach in Ocean City when there's 2 of us digging and he's literally in my belt loop.
Well, that's something you don't know. I'm talking about us. I mean, we go out,
No, I don't mind you in my belt loop.
And then other times we go different ways, and it just. But I obviously have to hunting alone because who.
Listen, well, first of all,
it's like I can't go. I can't.
After the 2nd of December, when I get 6 shots in my knees, then you're going to be sick of me because I'm going to want to.
December, you're going to be too cold. You are a
I hunt all year long.
Stop it.
The woods have no time zone.
The woods, stop it. You cry, it's too cold. I'm the one that cries it's too cold.
If I've got a place to hunt and it's not frozen solid, then I'll hunt.
Tom, would you rather you're kind of in a situation where you're hunting you and your daughter, which is great, but would you rather have others to hunt with, or what's your
So I'm still pretty new to this. This is my first year of actually being out hunting. So I hunt mostly or primarily with the kids or by myself.
Yeah.
But if the invitation was there to go out and, hang out with a group of guys and go swinging, I would do that too as well.
But you know what? I got to tell you something, man. Let me tell you right now, hunting with your kids is probably the best thing that you could have when you have their interest. And
yes, when they're interested in it, it's awesome.
Yeah. So
yeah,
my wife
and having making sure that they have the right equipment. So she bought the Ace 300, but she's not a big girl herself, so she would tire out after 5-10 minutes and she'd be done. When Carter got the MIDI, she tried it out. 35 minutes, she still wanted to keep going. He wanted his machine back. So I think really knowing what what machine is a right fit for them as well.
Your kids will come out. Your kids will hunt with you for about an hour,
if not longer. I mean, they're beach bums, so we have the beach right here. So if we can make it to the beach and they can play in the sand and hunt,
wait a minute. Where exactly in Canada are you?
We're on Lake Ontario.
Okay, so in what town?
We're right between Toronto and Niagara. Do you know where Hamilton is?
Isn't that where I went? Is that where I went for that? Dig?
I think you went to a dig on Toronto Island with Radio World or something.
It was in a lake. I remember it was in a lake.
It was on the lake. So you're right. Oh, you got a great spot.
Yeah.
And you ain't found no gold rings in there yet, huh? You're going to get one.
Yeah, you'll hit them.
There's some local hunters I haven't had the chance to meet, and they're out there a lot more than I am. That's for sure.
See, and that's a freshwater lake, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah,
freshwater. Yeah.
So you can you can swing that simplex in there. So you got a great situation. You can get in there with the simplex and not have any chatter. I mean, the CTX CTX is awesome in the water, but the CTX can be a little heavy after a while.
Yeah, I was in the water in February.
What?
Swinging the simplex about 2 feet of water.
We have laws here. We have special beach police that after Labor Day they don't let me on the beach. So.
Oh really?
Your ass.
Yeah.
You cry. You cry.
I rarely hit the beach after Labor Day.
That's when the water's still warm after Labor Day.
Unless you have a good
once
nor'easter.
the bugs start dying down, then I want to be in the dirt.
But the salt water is tricky. It just messes with your machine a little bit, but you still find.
Yeah. Well, you say it messes with your machine a little bit. You remember what you're swinging in the salt water. We're swinging the Knox. We're swinging the CTX 3030. We're not swinging an F2 Fisher or anything. It's gonna you can swing the best machine in the world on the dirt. And not only is our beach tricky, it's some of the worst salt water in the world. I mean, there's a reason that our beaches were one of the beaches Mine Lab tested the CTX on. So the beaches can be harsh down here. The water,
a lot of guys,
the beaches you can swing in the sand all day long. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I hear a lot of guys that say don't take your CTX in the water.
Who?
Yeah, I know.
Nice.
Listen, I know.
I'm not going to point out names, but
a lot of people don't want to get it wet. I don't want. It's a waterproof machine.
7-8 years I've been swinging that. I've been swinging the CTX since it came out, and I'll admit when I first go in, I'm like, I dab it in the water real quick just to make sure. But it's been in the water submerged in the water, not just it's been submerged in the water every year since I've had it. I've never had a CTX leak. So I've had a clip come undone in the water and it didn't leak.
So,
lucky.
I know.
Speaking of hunting partners, I'd like to at this time say good luck to Dawn Williams. She's going in for her back surgery on Thursday. Best wishes.
Now, is it true? I hear she's leasing Shelly out to people that need diggers for the time she's out.
No, Shelly needs to be there to take care of her, and I'm sure that's what's going to happen. But she better be in recovery and be able to be on the show by Thursday night. I mean, if I got to call the doctor, I want this surgery done, and they got to be on the show Thursday night.
She's got to start rehabbing right away if she's going to make it to FH7.
Well, she'll be okay, but
I think so too.
Hopefully. There she goes, not true. She's not leasing Shelly out. Don't even try. I know Sirocco's next in line anyway, I heard. So, but no, Dawn, we wish you the best of luck. Good luck with your surgery. I know you're going to do well.
Dawn, good luck. You're going to be fine. It's going to work out great. You'll be swinging in no time.
Yeah, then we got to make sure you're going to recover okay. And you're going to recover fine. You'll see.
And listen, I promise we're going to take care of Shelly while you're down now. Shelly, I've got brand new shovels, man. They're sharp as razors.
Do you know?
Dig my holes so easy. Oh, what?
Do you want to know something funny? It's so funny. She hits me up the other night, Saturday night. Yeah, I'm going to tell the story. Saturday night, she hits me up on text. She says, "What are you doing?" I ain't doing that. We were sitting at Leo's house having dinner. We just got done dinner. So she FaceTimes me. And they found a 1917 Standing Liberty.
Oh, nice.
In beautiful shape. They were all screaming. They were happy. We found this. Oh my God. And I mean, that's a great first silver coin to
hell
find.
yeah.
I love the Standing Liberty quarter, and they were and they've been trying for a while.
And we knew they would. We knew they were going to start hitting it. I mean, they're hardcore at it. They're going to start hitting stuff.
What a nice one to find, though. I mean,
yeah,
you know, pulling that out is and finding a Mercury dime's nice, but pulling out the Standing Liberty, it's a sharp coin. The detail was great.
Absolutely.
So
it's an oddball coin, kind of. It's for whatever reason, there's fewer SLQs found than you would expect.
I don't think they made them for very many years. Right?
I'm not sure.
Started in 1916. I don't know if that was a regular mint issue. It might have been a prototype, and I think they ran to, let's see, 16. They ran to about 1930. Well, 31, 30,
sure?
32. Yeah,
I can look it up.
Yeah, no, I think 30.
Oh, Jesus. I got 30.
30 during the Depression years, there wasn't such a need for coinage, so some of the coins either had low mintage or no mintage. So
let's see. I got it right at my fingertips.
How close am I, Steve?
I don't know. It's going to take me a second.
Oh my God!
What? What? All right, maybe I shouldn't ask.
The Barber Series quarters started in 1892 and ran to 1916. 16, they overlapped and went into the
that's the Barber.
The standing quarter. Standard was from 16 to, I believe it was 32, maybe 33.
Well, let me see. I'm almost
I don't
there.
think it went to
1916 to 1930.
30. Okay. So it was close on that.
It was only like a 14-year, and then they went to the
Steve, that box in front of you is a computer, and you can type in.
Yeah, but the box
years
in front
of
of
the Standing Liberty quarter.
The box in front of me's got your ugly face on it, and the show running. Yeah,
I just looked it up on mine.
I know. I don't know what's wrong with me.
I just picked it out of my head.
So good. So, I mean, it didn't run that long. I mean, they're just a sharp coin. And congratulations to them, because we know they've been getting out, just enjoying detecting and not even, I don't want to say not finding.
No, but it's good. It's good. As many people as we run into over the years, we know piles of people who have picked up a machine, tried it, were gung ho, and then they just kind of gave up on it. You can tell these two are going to find stuff because they're just like pounding the dirt.
Well, I think
they don't give up. They don't give up. They're digging 3 feet on a piece of copper piping. They're digging.
I'm predicting eventually Shelly's going to get her own machine.
I'm predicting eventually one of them is probably going to replace you on the
show. And that wouldn't surprise me. I thought Josh Kimmel had my job at one time. Then there was the guy who thought he had my job. So, what the hell's he doing? All right, so let's see. I have on the lines of giveaways. I got a bag of coins given to me by our great sponsor, Ron DeGhetto at the Gold Diggers Metal Detect. Anything for your metal detecting needs, guys. Christmas is coming up. All I hear about is people wanting ugly boxes for Christmas. Get them early because we want you to get one. Frank's making them in record numbers and make a perfect gift. We're working on getting the ugly book out to you as soon as we can. That would make a great Christmas gift. But see, now the book's going to be easier to get them out because we'll probably get like about 2 or 3 in a shipment, and that'll fill the need, right, Ron?
I haven't got a price quote on how many pieces we gotta buy, so that's a little scary. Yeah, usually it's 1,000.
The supply is going to well exceed the demand. Let's put it that way.
I hope so.
No, you don't. I'm saying the supply exceeds the demand. So Rob Burnett is giving away. He wants to donate a silver certificate. A $1 silver certificate, and that was nice that you gave away that last week, Tom. So he's going to do that, and we'll give that away. And I just pulled 2 nice coins out of my, out of the bag.
We're going to give one away that Tom gave here too. I think Tom gave us this. I pulled it out of a box. I think it was a donation from Tom.
What is that? Hold on. That he sent that to give to me. This guy's crazy. Beautiful. Do you really want to do that?
What is that? Besides, I know it's a silver bar, but
oh no, I don't know.
I can't see. It's blurry, and I'm blind.
There's a ship on it.
That's a 0.1 gram carrot bar. Gold.
Tom wants to give away a 1 gram carrot bar.
Wow.
Just send that to me. I'll make sure it gets to the proper.
So Frank, what you got this week, save that. You did the giveaways last week. I'll do the 2 coins.
Okay.
We'll do the 1 gram by Tom, who was awesome. And you know what Tom said to me about giving that away? He goes, his how I put it. He goes, I want to, give it to an avid viewer. So, he just we didn't want to advertise it because he'd rather be here for the people that actually watch the show all the time to probably win. So, let's give away Rob's silver certificate, and the winner of that's going to have to contact Rob Burnett. Let me see where my chat is going real fast at. Rob, I hope you're here. I hope you're awesome. But we're going to give a $1 certificate there. Let me get my thing here going. Yeah, and thank you, Tom. You're the best, man. I mean, so
you're the best. You guys, all you guys.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, thank you. Glad somebody feels that way.
Could you imagine? Can you imagine if we did a really good show? What would happen?
You've had a few.
We had a few.
Well, you guys had a few. So, what's her name again? Sweetheart, can you do me a favor? Can you pick a number between 30 and 40 for me?
Pick a number between 30 and 40.
35.
35. All right, what's going to happen is...
He did that way faster than you could have figured that out, Steve.
Well, I got to count to 35. That's the problem. All right, what I want to do, this is what we're going to do, like we always do, is I'm going to type go, then I'm going to count to 35, and the 35th person is going to win the $1 silver certificate from Rob Burnett. I got to write this down because I forget all this stuff. And $1 silver cert. You guys can start spamming the chat now because everybody complains about lag and everything. So I don't know.
How you gonna put those headphones on, Ron?
Oh Jesus! Does he look goofy?
Earbuds, Ron. You need earbuds.
Yeah, right. I'm working on that.
There we go. There's go, and I'm going to count to 35, and someone is going to win. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
What are you counting votes? Oh, no.
14. I declare myself a winner. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. Nelson Rosario. 20. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. 26. 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35 is Kevin Morton. Kevin Morton from Arizona. Carson City, Nevada. Kevin Morton from Carson City, Nevada. has won the silver certificate by Rob Burnett. Kevin, I want you to, if you don't know Rob Burnett, it's Burnett. If you have a problem finding him, get in touch with me and I'll work everything out for you there, okay? So congratulations, Kevin Morton, on winning that. That's awesome. That is great. So without further ado, I want everybody to keep spamming the chat because I'm going to give away. The first one I'll give away is a Kennedy half. Okay, I hope you can see that. Kennedy half silver 64.
No, I forget what they look like because I don't have any here.
Well,
Steve got them all.
Your fingers aren't as fast as mine. How do you like that? So, sweetie, let's pick a number between 22 and 30.
23.
23. All right. 23 is a number. I didn't hit go because I'm not up there early. So there you go. Now I'm going to count 23. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We're getting there. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 is Gary Brown. And guess where he lives? I hate you, Gary Brown. Oh, my God. I knew it was going to happen, and it happened to me. All right. Do you know how much it's going to cost me to send that to Canada?
I'll give you some tips. It'll cost you $2.
No, it won't. How? Oh, you'll give me some tips? Is that what you're saying?
I sent Frank the video. It's pretty easy. It's the same way I send coins to all the guys in DA when they win them. I just send it wrapped up in a letter. I tape it and I send it like a letter. Keep it real thin.
An envelope.
Yeah, just wrap it into like 3-4 pieces of paper, like you're sending a letter, and put it right in the middle.
All right, good. Because I had to send I sent your package today, and I had to fill out one. Oh, he's in Washington State. All right, I love you, Gary. Good. He moved to the U.S. just so I could send him stuff. All right, good. All right, hey, listen. Some things I don't mind sending to Canada, but yeah, I did yours today. It went out today.
Awesome,
and,
great.
I had to fill out.
I told her all about it. She's waiting.
The declaration. Oh yeah, you'll like them. You got 2 of them, so.
Yeah. Well, thank you to Gail for putting those together.
Where do you see the next coin I have? This is a nice one. This is one of my favorites. The Liberty half dollar, the walking Liberty half, and I love them. And unfortunately, when the problem with the Liberty halves is they're really soft coins, they wear. I mean, they don't, to try and get one that's really, really sharp is tough. This is a 1941. Oh, this one's got good detail. Good. This one's got good detail. I wish the Mint would come out with one of these in gold. I really do, because they're sharp. They got the nice eagle on the back. And
I'll plate one for you.
Nah, bro, you know me. I like it all the way through. All the way through. And this one, you know what? I'm going to pick the number, and it's going to be 28. Okay?
That's my lucky number.
Well, you might win. You should spam the chat. My luck, you would win. All right, here we go. And then we're off, and I'm going to count to 28. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Hi, Barb. 15. Oh, shit. Oh, Gary, you killed me. Oh, my God. Wait a minute. I was at 15, wasn't I? Oh, geez. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Paul Brescia. Paul Brescia comes in. That was the number, right?
Yep.
28. Yep.
28.
And it was Paul Brescia?
Yep.
That's what you said.
That's what you said.
Okay.
We need the
That's
wheel
what
back.
you said.
All right. Paul's a great guy. He lives in Jersey. Great. So that'll be an easy mail. Great job. All right. Now we're going to be giving away the 1 gram gold, and this ain't going to go easy.
That's not 1 gram.
What
Just
was
so you
it?
know.
What was
It's
it?
a 0.1 gram.
0.1 gram.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
So,
Big
okay.
difference.
That's okay. Hey,
Just a little bit.
listen, guess what? We're still giving away gold on here.
Yeah,
And
go.
yeah, that's nice. Look at that. So somebody's gonna score a nice little piece of gold. I should get the win because I ain't found gold in a while. But I ain't finding nothing. But I can tell you guys this. You're going tomorrow, Frank.
I will let you know when I wake up tomorrow morning.
You know what? I got this. We got a hot tip on a horse tomorrow. We just happen to be talking, and something popped up on the internet, and I said, "Oh, look at this!" And we start looking at this, and we're like, "Whoa, this might be a good spot, Ronnie. If this pays off too, it's a spot you could come to."
Shh, don't talk about it while Ronnie's here.
Yeah, well, I'm
No,
here.
we got it. We got to bring that. But it was just something that popped up, and we started looking at this, and we're like, "Whoa, wait a minute! This looks like a good." Oh yeah. So whether he goes tomorrow or not, I'm going.
Like I said, if I wake up tomorrow and I can walk on my knee, I'm going.
You'll walk on your knee. We don't have to dig like maniacs. We can just get out there and do our reconnaissance. All right, so everybody wants to get into this. So I'm gonna do. Honestly, you want some gold? You got to work for this one. 45 is the number.
Jeez,
Yeah.
That's a lot of counting for you.
Yeah, seriously. You got to take off your shoes?
After 19, it's going to get very challenging. Look, this kid fits right
Take off
into
your
the
shoes
show.
and multiply by 2.
She fits right into the show. Yeah, that's going to be a lot of counting for you. You are so cute. All right. Ready? 45 is the number, and we're off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Really, Frank? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm going to make it a 45. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I ain't losing count. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. 29. I'm stuck on 29. Somebody typed in cold cuts. 29. And chat's not moving for me. I'm at 29. Why did my chat? I can't do nothing. I ain't moving. 30. 31. 32. 33. 34. 35. 36, we're getting close. 37, 38, 39, 40. What's next?
Look up your other
41, 42, 43, 44, 45 is Mr. Chris Break Steve's Balls Houseman. Anyone? Chris was
not
right.
that guy. No. Redraw. There's no way Chris is winning this.
All right, so the redraw. I'm going to start 1, 2. Congratulations, Chris. I saw. You know, it's so funny. Read when I laugh. I'm reading stuff. Somebody wrote cold cuts. And I know Chris Houseman, I couldn't count that high. Well, I proved you wrong. It's a shame he's going to be booted from our page after winning this. But nah, congratulations. Congratulations all to the winners and King Pharaoh, King Ron DeFaro.
That's to celebrate the King Tide in California.
The King Tide in California.
So what do you think, Tom? You had a good time on the show. Thanks for joining us.
I appreciate it. Yeah, great time.
And it's so nice of your daughter to join us. She's so pretty.
Oh.
And she stayed and fit into the chat real well. I think it's awesome.
Dig's better
She's
than
watched
Steve.
a lot of your shows.
Dig's better than Steve.
Yeah, listen.
I'm just a target here for everyone.
Yeah, it's easy. You're the
You got a
biggest
lot
face in the room, man.
You got a lot of counting to do. You can't make it a 45. I find things better than you. And that's not even that's what they say about me on screen.
That's what we say about you to your face.
After the other stuff that's off screen is like, man, you'd be surprised.
And we actually kept it a family show today because your daughter was on.
Exactly.
This is a good family show. We stray sometimes.
We're not Boy Scouts all the time.
No, we're not.
Oh,
I got banned for spamming one time.
Yeah. Oh no. He got besides getting banned. He kept
spamming all, and then he got kicked out.
It was the one night that he was trying to bid. He's trying to bid on silver on another page. I got
my biggest auction of the week too.
I got yelled at for that. I tried to get Clint to come on the show. I told him you were going to be on. I wanted him to come on and join in for a little bit. I guess he was busy. So yeah.
He's got some pretty important people. If you've ever seen some of his photos with 50 Cent or with
but I'm more important. Does he know who I am? He'll find out.
Does she know that I'm going to be on TV Wednesday night?
Maybe? Yeah, does he know that Frank's a TV star, an award-winning TV actor?
Literature.
I know.
Literature.
The guy got his Pulitzer before the book is even out. What's that tell you?
I don't know.
It tells me that I bought it.
Yeah.
He bought every copy.
You guys are great. So, Tom, thanks again. We're going to kick you out. Sweetheart, thanks for being here. You are so beautiful. Next time, Daddy,
guys. Thanks
so much. Next time Daddy comes on, you come with him. So, good night.
Good to see you.
Good night.
Good night. Good night.
Theoretically, Tom, I'm kicking you out, but apparently, for whatever reason, my screen is dead.
Yeah, Chris, you send your address to Tom, and he'll be mailing that out to you. And Gary Brown and
he knocked himself out.
Wrong person, Frank.
No, I rebooted the screen because I couldn't.
I know. All
right, now we can kick him out.
There you go. Good night, Tom.
Good night.
So, congratulations once again, all our winners. Kevin Morton, you're going to contact Rob Burnett. Thank you again, Ron, for giving away the $1 silver certificate. Gary Brown, you won a Kennedy silver half. You contact me. Paul Brescia, you're going to contact me with your address. And Chris Houseman knows to contact Tom Davis. Again, folks, let's not forget our sponsor and co-host, Ron DeGhetto. Wednesday night, Frank's big debut on the big screen.
Listen, if for whatever reason they had cut me out of that show, I'll probably be sick Thursday.
And well, so
I have no idea if I'm on screen at all.
We don't care. I want you to remind me because I might either broadcast it or something because we got to all watch it together because it's going to be a riot. This show is guaranteed to hit the drink like Oak Island.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Listen.
We might be able to drag this out for 9 years. This show. So.
Oh, the one show. Yeah, we could do the one show every week for 9 years. That's probably going to happen.
My one time that I actually went out and did something that actually is going to make it to television, and watch, they'll have cut me out of it. They're like, oh yeah, we ran ground penetrating radar, but they never showed the guy running it. You wait and see.
it'll be rolling down a hill by itself.
That's probably why Steve Zulik won't come on. He told me he's going to Germany, but he's like, no, I don't want to be on when he finds out.
Right, that's some kind of crocker. Yeah. Frankie, we support you, buddy. Oh, excuse me, I don't know where that came from, but we support you, buddy, and as everything. Who else? Let's not forget tomorrow night, Jersey History Hunters at 7 p.m. Our wonderful friends Audra and Rachel, yeah, and Wednesday night, Josh Kimmel show. So
Josh Kimmel at 8,
yeah,
and then
on Wednesday, and then
Secrets of the Dead, Gangsters Gold at 10.
At 10
on PBS. Check your local listings. and call me if it says anything that I'm in the show, because I would really like to know. I think it's odd that no one from Canada called me to say, "Oh yeah, you were in it." No one from Canada.
maybe no one from Canada saw it.
Well, I told you, the one woman said, she goes, "I was going to watch it, then I fell asleep."
But Steve Zulak didn't see it in Canada.
And you know what? That's what worries me, is that Steve never said anything about it to me.
Yeah. I guess he didn't want to break the bad news to you.
Probably. Listen, I would not be shocked if I was cut out of that. I know how editing goes, and I was so good. I mean, I was just so good.
Maybe your agent can get you another gig.
Maybe. At this stage, I'm sure I can do live shows at the crematorium or something.
Or at the tomb, at the Pharaoh's tomb.
The Pharaoh's tomb.
Yeah, you can do it. So, Ronnie, thanks for being here, buddy. Awesome. Great having you.
Well, thanks again for having me on, and all our viewers, thanks for letting us come into your home once again. It is our pleasure to bring you entertainment. After all, how can I keep myself in hats?
Absolutely.
Entertainment is finest. Yeah. All right, buddy. Good night.
Good night, everybody.
There you have it, buddy. Entertainment at... Where else can you get this much entertainment for free? Ever since Johnny Carson
get what they pay for,
retired, yeah, you get what you pay for. So, all right, buddy, listen, you got to go tomorrow. Come on, stop.
Listen, if I can walk, I'm going. If I can't walk, I'm icing it and building boxes.
Oh my God, Kevin Morton would just. Oh my God. It's just, I sometimes I read this chat and just some of the things I read just make me laugh. So, good night, everyone. Thanks, buddy. And
all right, Matt.
Yeah, we'll do something about Wednesday too. Talk to me in the morning. I'll talk to you in the morning. All right, good night, everyone. Bye. See you. Bye. Oh my God. Bye.
All right, guys, that's it for tonight. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Thanks to Tom Davis and his daughter for coming on tonight. And cross your fingers and pray that they didn't cut me out of the show. Wednesday night, 10 o'clock. Secrets of the Dead, Gangsters Gold, the show that I was in, and maybe I'll be in. Maybe I'll be on it. Maybe I won't. We'll see what happens. I have no idea. But anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll see you Thursday.